Flash twist. While scrolling through an old atlas in the library, Jake noticed a tiny dot labeled Halleridge. No one he asked had ever heard of it, but curiosity won. He set out to find it. As he drove past the woods, the sign appeared, "Welcome to Halleridge," freshly painted. Jake felt a thrill of excitement as he drove deeper into Halleridge, the air filled with the scent of pine and adventure. The winding road gave way to a quaint village where time seemed to have stood still. In the village square, he noticed the warmth of the townsfolk, who greeted him with curious smiles, welcoming him to their hidden gem. Flash twist. Something was wrong the moment he stepped inside. Jake parked and walked through the streets. Houses stood neat cars in driveways, but no people, no sound, like time had stopped. The air was heavy, too still. A curtain twitched in the window of a house across the street. Jake felt an unsettling chill run down his spine as he searched the houses for any sign of life. The silence was deafening, amplifying the sound of his footsteps against the pavement. Every instinct told him to turn back, yet he pushed forward, drawn deeper into the mystery of this forsaken neighborhood. Flash twist. He wasn't as alone as he thought. Jake approached the house. Shadows moved behind the curtains, faces barely visible. But when he stepped closer, every window in town lit up at once, shapes standing in them. All of the shapes raised their hands at the same time, pointing at him. Jake's heart raced, each heartbeat echoing in the stillness. The air felt electric, charged with an unspoken message. It was as if the whole town had conspired to fix their gaze upon him, their expressions shrouded in mystery. Flash twist. He thought he could leave. Heart racing. Jake ran to his car and sped toward the road, but every turn looped back into the same town square. The gas meter dropped with every circle. A voice whispered from the back seat, "You finally came home." Panic set in as Jake realized he was trapped in a loop of his own making, with memories flooding back of choices he'd rather forget. As he sat in silence, the weight of his past closed in around him, each moment stretching into eternity. Shadows danced around him, whispering the truths he had tried to escape. Flash twist. No one ever found him again. Days later, police searched where Jake's car GPS ended. No town was there, just empty woods. The map in the library no longer showed Halleridge. In the library's atlas, a new town appeared, labeled with Jake's last name. The investigation took a strange turn as whispers spread through the town about the legend of Jake's disappearance, leading many to wonder if he had become one with the forest itself. Driven by a mix of fear and fascination, a group of townsfolk gathered at the forest's edge, each one haunted by the tales of Jake and the strange town that had seemingly emerged from nothing. Liked the twist? If you love stories that mess with your mind, tap subscribe for a new one every day. Flash twist. One twist can change everything. Flash twist. One twist can change everything. Creeped out? Smash that like